In this forgotten world, serenity is but a far cry. Creatures fight tooth and nail for the chance at survival above all else. But one being of this world is unlike any other. An ecologically terroristic beast. One with the prowess to harness the world as its own. It can make its cake and eat it too. I'm of course talking about the player. This is your host, Xavier Britman, and today we will be following the first day adventures of a player in the Forgotten SMP. These oddly social creatures seem to show no mating process, instead opting to simply spawn in. This wildly sporadic creation of such beings is akin to that of monsters coming into existence. And even more, the sheer amount that appears at a given time can be startling. 16 different players, all in one place, with one simple sounding yet truly daunting task ahead of them. Survive. The spawning of players does seem to come with a certain amount of ritual to it. Each member of a spawning introduces themselves, becomes familiar with friends, foes, and rivals alike. Then they split, each running off in their own directions. Some grouping into more complex partnerships, while others go it alone. But of them all, one player stands out from the rest, determined to find as many lost treasures as he can, and with the resolve to survive through the day. This is our player. And immediately, our player frantically groups with a larger body of players. This is called a faction. Factions are a community of people that form around a single goal: peace and prosperity, or war and chaos. Sometimes dabbling in both. It seems this faction has a plan. Split up, look for a place to settle, and take from the land and its resources. Our player, along with one other from his faction, race off to see but another player waiting ahead. It seems like a hunt is on. A dead sprint for their target. But wait, it happens that once they've caught up, it's not all that it seems. A temporary alliance has formed. Once peace is established amongst them, then their instincts kick in. Players start off their lives as foragers, taking crops from the land, pillaging the soil, and most importantly, mining trees. Despite their faction and their temporary partnership as well, this doesn't seem to stop a bit of a tussle from breaking out. It seems our player will have to find another tree. Now what could this be? A ruin never seen before. Our player eagerly jumps in joy towards the structure and delves into its ruins. It seems he has found something worthwhile, cause he just can't hold his excitement to get everyone else to see as well. After a brief look for our player, they set off once again. Our player eventually loses his companions and is left to travel alone. And although the start may seem peaceful enough, the adventure has just begun. Eventually, our player has walked a whopping total of 3,000 blocks. an absurd feat for any normal mob in these forgotten lands. Yet it seems he's not keen on stopping yet. For this player, 3k is light work, no reaction.
Light work, no reaction.
And as it turns out, our player has found yet another notable structure. A different kind of jungle temple, built in the shape of a pyramid. The player delves into the mossy cobble and clears everything in his path, leaving no room for error, as the smallest slip-up could mean certain death this early on. But with ease and some newly acquired gear, the player sets off to continue their journey. After as many blocks as he's covered, it seems he's not close to stopping yet. Jungles of vast, densely wooded area, forests of light birches and oaks, and large redwood forests. The terrain is elevated in difficulty, with each biome possessing its own threats. From jaw-dropping chasms to impassable forests, this leads to one of the worst biomes yet: the ocean. Expansive blue with no end in sight. And for this player, it's the thing he fears most: a clean bathe. However, this doesn't stop this player from taking a dip to cool off from this long and arduous journey. And under the water, it's a whole different world. The player can find comfort in the danger of this low oxygen environment. And with ingenuity and some good planning, he can still breathe safely. Mining for ores is not just a possibility for this player, it's a means of survival. If not pursued in these early stages of life, he would surely perish under pressure later. Minerals and ores are a must-have for any player who plans to go out on their own. But even more so if they ever want to settle down. As he mines, he listens carefully to his surroundings, eventually mining through one vein of ore that leads to exactly what he desires: an air pocket. A cave he can finally breathe in. Going into caves like this is a raw test of skill and strength. Fights with monsters are inevitable, and making it through unscathed is out of the question. He delves deeper, and with the night vision goggles he's acquired, nothing can stop him. Finally, what every player dreams of: diamonds. Alas, it couldn't be that easy. And even worse, the explosive mob known as the Creeper guards it. Taking a leap of faith isn't always the best option, but for this player, it's worth the risk. An endless stretch of caves that go under the entire world. Something new as well. Chests and barrels scattered about, hinting at more ruins that could be buried beneath. It seems after some dangerous running around in mining some precious ores, our intrepid adventurer tries his luck at running to a chest. And the loot, crikey, what a freak of nature! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! It seems our player has encountered a dastardly foe. A mimic. A new threat that holds a special kind of treasure with each one killed. This predatory hunter is like that of most large-scale creators. It hunts miners. Our player looks to have had enough caving for one day, and I can definitely agree. Finally, it's time to return to the spawn and meet with other fellow... Wait, you're going the wrong way. Well, it seems this player has a strong knack for travel. Many players travel anywhere from 1 to 5,000 blocks within a given world. It seems this player is keen on setting records, heading towards upwards of 7,000 blocks on this long journey. Eventually, he comes upon yet another ancient jungle temple, which he sees in the distance. Filled to the brim with traps and obstacles, this jungle temple poses literally no threat. Despite spawning today, this player must be a seasoned vet. He flies through this temple with relative ease, jumping traps like the child's play and barely breaking a sweat. It seems that with no more treasures to find in the immediate area, that our player is already setting off once again. And so, our player ventures off into the Forgotten Lands, far and further yet. And with any luck, he'll settle down, build a house, and have wonderful plans for the future. But that's all the time we have for today. So until next time, watch out for your treasure chests, cause they're likely mimics. And this has been the first day of a player in the Forgotten SMP. Thanks for watching.